In the year 2045 AD, man began his expansion into space with the construction of self-contained settlements called sides. A massive colonization of space followed, marking the dawn of an aptly christened universal century. The year is 223 UC, and political power struggles have pitted the young settlements against one another. But it's the fate of an emerging side known as Gaia that is destined to write a new chapter in the history of mankind.
This transmission, I have located smokers and am preparing to commence harvest. Over. Come on, kids. Get your bunny ears on. On base, Rover 1 has completed descent.
Wow, that was fast.
Copy that, Rover 1. Home base reading you.
What did your mom tell you about talking with your mouth full, huh, Simmons?
No, writing this crap. Temperature descent at 4 minutes. You must have dropped down the face like a ton of bricks.
Maybe this puppy's put on a bit of weight as she's getting older. A lot like you, huh, Simmons?
Hey, come here. What the hell is this?
Glitch?
No, it's not the radar.
Disengaging auto pilots.
Oh, she may be old, but she's still got a few good moves in her.
There's a good crop out here, Simmons. Should keep you in those lunch bars for at least another week.
I'm not sure. I'm trying to get a reading here.
Deploying Cage 1.
Cage release, stand by for which.
Something must have hit the surface, but we don't know what it was.
There's nothing here. I'm winching it in. Stand by for capture.
What the?
Please repeat that, Rover 1. We did not copy. Please respond, Rover. What's going on down there? Mark!
Where is he?
Oh, come on. He couldn't have just disappeared.
This is what I get. This is at every camera.
That's just not good enough, then, is it?
On base, this is Rover 1.
Mark.
You all right?
Rebooting life supports, turbines, comm green. Hey, Dag, you know anything I don't? My size mom on her show and zip.
Preliminary data's kind of weird. 2 consecutive hits, no radiation.
Mayday, mayday, mayday! This is Congressional Pilot Lieutenant Tim Holloway requesting immediate search and rescue.
Okay, Mark.
Mayday.
One of the objects that hit was a suit, and the pilot's transmitting over the guard channel.
Great.
Someone! Please hear me! Hydrogen rig! Please hear me!
This is Rover 1.
Oh, thank God. Stand by for my coordinates.
Yeah, hold on. I'm not fully equipped for recovery. Float your beacon for a congressional search and rescue.
Negative! I don't have the time!
And what's the matter? You got somewhere else to be?
Okay, Mark. Just got some confirmation here. He was out before forming a debris intercept on the space station when he dropped out of orbit. It's a miracle the guy survived re-entry.
He's in bad shape, Mark. His suit's in terror flight mode. Breaches are popping up faster than I can count.
System overload. Oxygen levels critical.
Rover 1, my O indicator just lit up critical. I'm out of oxygen.
Try to stay calm, Lieutenant.
He's gonna go for it.
No, we can't, because at these depths, he's gonna risk implosion.
No, he's not gonna pass us up, you watch.
I'm coming in.
Told ya.
Stay with me, Lieutenant.
Affirmative. Please hurry.
Okay, Lieutenant, I have you in my sights. Now I need you to dump your thrusters.
But I'll lose jet propulsion.
Jet propulsion's no good down here. Just trust me on this.
Oh, God. 30 seconds.
I can't get to you unless you jettison, Lieutenant. Please, Halle, you have to help me bring you back in. Attaboy. Now, I'm going to attempt coupling. I'm going to signal for you to eject.
What? You want me to what?
Now, Lieutenant, pull the eject lever.
Come on, do it!
I got him.
Roger that, Mark.
I'm coming in.
He's good. Now he's good. He is really good.
MMS docking complete. Pressurizing hydro-dock.
I mean, it's unbelievable. I never thought he could do it.
Listen, I don't know what to say. How can I thank you?
You already did.
Mark. We gotta talk.
What's this, the welcoming committee? Simple thank you really would have sufficed.
All sectors are secured.
Let's move this area now. Sorry, boys. Checkout time was at 11. It's been fun. See ya.
They don't move until I give them the word. Unlike some of my former soldiers.
Hey, Jack. Isn't this 21-gun salute you got here a tad bit overboard for a simple search and rescue?
Not that I owe you an explanation, but intruders have penetrated your perimeter. Now stay out of my way while I try to save your precious rig.
What intruders? That's the primary power generator.
Oh, yeah.
This is the right room. Door. Got it.
Okay, it looks like it was cut off manually.
Whoever's out there doesn't want anyone locating them as they accidentally trip the alarms.
Where's the manual cutoff?
Be accessed all over the base.
Guys, take me through the alarm sequentially from the first one that went off.
Okay, first, south side perimeter. Then there was an incursion in the ventricle dock.
So where are they?
I don't know.
In that case, please step aside.
So, do we know what we got here?
Yeah, well, whoever they are when they rode in on a big hunk of debris that landed on the south side of the rig.
That's what Holloway must have been chasing before he had to bail.
Yeah.
So I guess we just better hang tight until Jack gets everything under control.
Okay.
He knows where they are.
Oh, yeah.
That's Mark Curran. He's cleared.
Okay. Make sure no one below security clearance 3 is in this sector.
Affirmative, sir.
Quickly, people.
They've got to be here somewhere.
Please tell me what they wanted for?
Sorry, Mark. Your 2 minutes of courtesy were up an hour ago.
Okay, folks, we gotta get out of here. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, come on.
Now.
Don't shoot! I'm unarmed!
I gave you an order. What's your problem?
Prisoner surrendering, Jack. What are you doing?
Arrest the saboteur and secure the perimeter.
Sawyer, it's me. It's Mark. I'm coming on in. I need your aerial readings.
Lieutenant Curran, you stay right where you are. That is an order.
Sawyer, it's Mark. Come in, damn it!
Stay your course. That's an order, Mark. I said stay your course.
Are you dressed? We do not want to be late.
I forgot my cufflinks, babe.
What else is new? Reason number 17 why it's time you move in with me.
As if the first 16 weren't reason enough. Why don't the two of us just cozy up to a little takeout and watch some TV instead?
I love you.
I love you.
But I need to put on my lipstick.
Image on.
As the epidemic of starvation promises to grow even more rampant, experts continue to search out other alternatives to stave off the food shortage. President Polk is coming under increasing pressure to use military force to bring Gaia under the congressional banner.
I knew I had an
Ensure
extra
its food
pair.
production will be used on Earth as well as in other off-world settlements.
I guess I'll take that as a no.
We got a low pressure.
Come on. It's only for a couple of hours.
Hey, you never know. You might even have some fun. Mwah. Okay, well then do it for me.
It sure wouldn't hurt if you could help me show the boys club that I have the political skills to be in the special task force, strategy and planning.
I don't know about the skills, but you sure got the legs.
Besides, it's not every day we get invited to the presidential ball.
Personally, I'm looking forward to hearing the president's address.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not.
Oh, that's what you get for being a
White
hero.
expected to
Mwah.
declare his intentions in tonight's address. In other news, the man responsible for saving the life of Lieutenant Holloway in yesterday's freak accident at the hydrogen rig off the coast near Sturgis Base is former congressional pilot Mark Curran. And if his day
Wonderful for
wasn't
your profile, darling.
according
I wasn't
to
looking
Lieutenant
to
Colonel
improve it.
Jack Hale of the Congressional Armed Forces, Curran was also responsible for capturing a Gaian rebel in a non-related incident aboard his rig.
Honey, you never told me that.
It's news to me as well.
Because of the security breach, the rig status was immediately upgraded to Alpha 2.
Alpha 2? They're making this more than this was. Those people weren't even armed.
Nice to see all the delegates have come. Oh, except for Gaia, of course.
Tell me what kind of message that sends.
Try and enjoy yourself, would you, honey? It won't kill you.
Champagne, sir?
This is fun. I like this.
With all due respect, Mr. President, if we don't take some military action, aren't you the slightest bit worried about appearing impotent to the other settlements?
I appreciate your candor, Colonel, but that's never been my problem.
Sorry, Jack. Is that my foot in your mouth?
Mark? Honey, what was that?
Nothing. Just Jack embarrassing himself.
We're dancing a fine line between solving the world's food shortage and starting a war.
Mr. President, our men have secured the stage, so we're ready for your address, sir, whenever you are.
Thank you.
I'll walk with you if you don't mind.
That would be fine, if you'll excuse me.
It's a pity you missed meeting the president, Mark. I'm sure he would have loved to have heard your thoughts on the Gaian crisis.
You mean the fact that a perfectly balanced ecology refuses to take orders from a society that's completely destroying their own people?
Soapbox, Mark?
Get on one of your men, Jack, and bring me a soapbox. I got a lot to say.
We wouldn't be talking like this if hydrogen had produced the crop yields that it promised. All that money and all you have to show for it is seaweed.
Sorry, Jack. What was the last stroke of genius that society culled from the military?
Mark, honey, is your glass empty?
It is now. So what's with assigning my rig in Alpha 2, Jack? Didn't know you were such a gifted fiction writer.
Oh, stop complaining. You're the new media darling.
Oh, for me, Jack? For my benefit? What do you take me for?
You know, you've gotten too jaded since you left the military, Mark. I thought Mimi might have softened your edges by now. You better tell your boy to watch himself.
What? You saw he was goading me.
Yes, but you can rise to the occasion. What you do reflects on me and my career. I just wish you would pick your battles.
I'm sorry, okay? I'll make it up to you.
Yeah, I hope so.
You two make a lovely couple.
Good evening, General.
Chancellor's coming over here to wrangle me. Do you think you could run some interference for me?
My pleasure, General.
Thank you. So, you're quite the hero, huh? If I can believe half the press. You sure this old soldier couldn't lure you into coming back?
Sorry, sir, I'm quite happy where I am. And don't believe everything you read.
Happy where you are, huh? Some undersea ditch harvesting God knows what. I don't get it, Mark.
Hydrogen does important research, sir. In success, we might be able to feed a lot of starving people.
In success, yes. So, what about the Gaians on your rig? You want to talk to me about that?
The intruders were unarmed, sir. And I never captured a Gaian rebel. I mean, I was present. But one of Jack's men was ready to take out an unarmed prisoner. What's going on?
I keep telling Jack he has to take it down a notch if he wants to make a career out of this. Maybe that's why she refuses to talk.
Refuses to talk?
Not a word. Some vials were found in her person. They were stolen from your rig. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? Well, maybe you could nose around a little, see what you can come up with.
Why me?
Well, because you're not a soldier. Maybe she'll trust you.
Yeah, but sir, I
No,
can't.
please, Mark. This is a special favor. The way things are running around this place, you're one of the few people I trust. Who knows? Maybe Mimi will get to planning and strategy special task force sooner than you think.
I'll see what I can do.
Sooner than later, though, Mark, as you may have gathered, time is of the essence.
Mark, what was that all about?
Something's come up, okay?
What?
I can't get into it right now. I'll call you later.
No.
Okay?
But Mark, you'll miss the president's address.
I need to interview the intruder from the hydrogen rig.
Cynthia Graves. Sorry, sir. She's classified maximum. Only personnel with CGS-2 or higher.
But you recognize me, don't you, soldier?
Sure, sir.
Then you realize it's just a matter of time before they process my clearance. Look, I can go back to the party and get General Garneau's authorization. If he gives me verbal authorization, would that give me the access?
Sorry, sir. I have orders.
I know. Just thought I'd get a jump on the interrogation tonight while it's late. Her defenses are down. She's tired. She's nervous.
Get her to sing, or she's feeling punchy, sir.
Look, as long as I'm still a civilian, you can stop calling me sir. My name's Mark. Look, I don't want to get you in any trouble. I'll just come back in the morning.
No need for that, sir. I mean, Mark. Give me your pass. I can upgrade your clearance to the facility. Sector B, second door to your right.
Who are you? What were you doing down there? What was the point of your mission? Pick any or all you want to answer. If I didn't intervene on your behalf yesterday, you'd have met the same fate as your friend.
So you're not one of them?
Former one of them. Mark Curran.
And Dr. Cynthia Graves.
You're a doctor?
Yes? I'm the chief biotechnical engineer on Gaia.
Okay. Let's say I believe you. What were you doing on my rig?
Dr. Riva invited us.
Really? Was that before or after he resigned last month?
He never resigned. He was removed.
Listen, I'm not a big fan of conspiracy theories, so maybe you need to sit in your tank a while longer and come up with a better story.
I bet they didn't even appoint a new bioengineer for your rig. Did they?
Go on.
When Congress mandated all agricultural settlements double crop output, the pressure was on to come up with an alternative. That's when Dr. Riva contacted me. So we started working together, trading research, and two minds working on the same goal. Only our collaboration was secret.
But Dr. Riva's work was a wash. None of it worked.
We can't be sure of that unless I can examine the samples that he set aside for me. The ones I pulled from the rig.
Okay. Why would either side want Dr. Riva gone or you dead?
I don't know. But if you can get me to those samples, I can show you what I came down here to prove.
Cynthia, I just can't start parading you around the evidence.
Except that you know that what I'm telling you is the truth.
was a lovely speech the president made, don't you think?
Yes, sir.
It wasn't so much what he said, but the way he said it. And you and I both know he makes a piss-poor commander-in-chief, but can't help admiring the whole package, if you know what I mean.
I suppose you're right, sir.
Now, Jack, this guy in rebel business, you do have that under control, yes?
Oh, yes, sir.
You're sure?
Positive, sir.
Well, then I'm pleased. Enjoy your evening.
Thank you, sir.
Consent network accessing library samples. One moment.
There.
It's all here, mine and Dr. Riva's.
So now what?
Moment of truth. Where's the lab? Do you know what bioluminescence is?
It's heatless light, like fireflies, right?
It has the potential to make deep-sea agriculture a reality. Dr. Riva was working on a new bioluminescence which produces heat as well as light.
Not possible. Dr. Riva got nowhere with it.
Not exactly. Can you hold this? He was able to isolate an enzyme which catalyzes a bioluminescent reaction. He just wasn't able to produce it in large enough quantities or stabilize it in water.
And that's why he contacted you.
Exactly. On Gaia, we can provoke stable chain reactions in certain enzymes, causing them to clone themselves, if you will. We just didn't have Dr. Riva's raw material. This is it.
This is what?
It's Dr. Riva's enzyme. The test tube that you hold is the product of my work, and this solution is the product of Dr. Riva's. Now, if Dr. Riva and I were correct, we should be able to create a new form of bioluminescence right here.
This is the first time trying to combine the formulas.
It's history in the making. If we're successful, if we're not, you've just aided and abetted a criminal for nothing.
Wonderful.
Prisoner 33130 from the hydrogen ring.
Sir, prisoner is currently no longer in the holding area, sir.
What? Where is she?
In Mark Curran's custody. He told me he was working under General Gano's authority.
Where did they go, Private?
You ready?
Why not? Is that supposed to happen?
God. Works. Do you have any idea of the potential? 3/4 of the Earth's surface is covered by water. You have to help me. We gotta get this out of here.
Cynthia, I've stuck on my neck enough. I can't. I have to take you back to your cell.
Okay, fine, whatever. But I'm not gonna leave this here. I don't trust this with anybody.
Give it to me. You don't have much of a choice, Cynthia. You have to trust me. Now, come on, I know someone we can go to.
Okay. But I'm gonna take these last 2 samples, all right?
It's fine. Let's just get out of here.
Mark.
Lucky for you, I have friends in high places.
What are you doing here, Mark?
Back off, Jack. I need to see Garneau immediately.
I don't think so.
I'm not kidding around, Jack. I have something for...
He's going for his weapon!
What the hell was that, Jack?
Seal off the section. No one gets in or out.
Just tell me you've got bigger friends in higher places. Now what?
Follow me.
What's going... What are you doing?
Trust me.
Check the other bags.
What the hell were you thinking?
We needed a way out. That's odd.
What?
They haven't sounded the alarms.
Yeah, and they won't either. They're gonna retire us like they did Dr. Riva. The only thing preventing that is that sample.
What did I get myself into?
Okay, come on, we gotta move.
What's with this we thing? You know, an hour ago, I was quite content with the way my life was going.
I thought you said you had the situation under control. Well, sir, I didn't realize Mark Curran was planning on being so instrumental in her escape. More importantly, they stole Dr. Riva's samples.
In light of his recent heroism, do you really expect me to believe that Mark would throw away his entire career for the benefit of a Gaian rebel?
The facts will speak for themselves, Jim.
What facts?
Well, it appears in the course of their escape, he murdered one of our men in cold blood.
I want you to use whatever means necessary to capture them, Colonel. Understood? Oh.
Yeah, I'm leaving. Hold up. Hurry up, I'm slow. I just gotta call a wife.
Come on, Mimi, be home.
Mark, thank God. Are you all right? What happened?
I'm okay.
What, is it true? Did you kill a congressional?
What? Is that what that ass Jack Hal's been telling you?
Jack? Mark, it's all over the news. They say you helped a Gaian rebel escape.
Checkered by incidents of insubordination. Anyone with information regarding his whereabouts can contact your local consent security station.
I can't believe this. This is unbelievable.
Mark, look what you've started. They told me to take a leave of absence. How could you do this to
Honey,
us?
I'm sorry. But I can explain it all, really. I need your security pass.
Well, where are you?
Clear in Sector B.
Kobe, are you all right?
Look, Sid, you made it.
You made it! Oh, we thought you were dead. What happened?
Long story.
Oh, I think I can help you with that.
Oh, good. They're killing me.
Who's this?
That's Mark Curran. He helped get me out.
It's kind of enforced help, actually.
I thought we're not supposed to involve anyone else.
Well, a lot of things happened that weren't supposed to happen. Mark, these are my interns. This is Franz Dieter. Kobe, my assistant. They actually managed to escape your rig.
Let me get this straight. You actually thought you could complete this mission with interest?
Pretty good for first-timers, huh?
Yeah, I'll say. Where did you get the plans to my rig?
Oh, we bought them on the...
Black market.
Nice. How did you guys get to Earth?
on an abandoned space station.
We rigged it to survive re-entry.
You rigged it. Then what'd you do? Rubber rabbits for good luck?
I want every file on the hydrogen project immediately. We should interrogate every man and woman on that rig.
Being done as we speak, sir. General, I don't think they could have gotten too far.
Well, obviously they got far enough, Colonel. I want a complete list of all Curran's friends on that rig. Who he trusts, who he confides in.
I would think Mimi would be of great help in that department, sir.
Well, that's fine, but where is she?
I sent 2 men by her apartment, but she wasn't there.
Why do I get the feeling that she's not out shopping?
Mark!
Hey, honey, I'm sorry to do this. This is really important. For both of us.
I'm gonna go look around.
Mimi, this is Dieter and Cynthia. Where's Kobe?
I guess this means there was something to Dr. Riva's research after all.
How do you know?
I pulled this from the Hydrogen database. It's a congressional report that somebody tried to bury.
They know. They've always known. Up until a couple days ago, they just pretended not to.
Hey, guys!
Oh my God!
Get back!
Let me get back!
What are you doing? So far, I'm not impressed with the plans. Someone's gonna get killed here.
Definitely where we need to be. Readings correspond with the schematic Philippe gave us.
All right, this is where we catch the transport to New Manhattan. Mimi, key card, please. You ready? Thank you very much, you too. Let's do it. Give me a sample.
Come again?
You didn't expect us to trust you with it, did you?
Didn't seem to bother Cynthia back in the lab.
You know how important this is.
Exactly. Which is why I'm going too.
Mark, haven't you done enough?
Enough?
Yeah.
Honey, if I stay down here, all I'm doing is waiting for Jack or one of his henchmen to pick me off. No thank you. We can't clear my name hanging around here.
Well, fine, then I'm coming too.
Oh, boy.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
Wow, this is not fuel talk.
Very good. Looks like it's being used to store MWRAs. More like they're being ready to be deployed.
Okay, come on, guys. Transport to New Manhattan must be down there. It's now or never.
I've seen the plans for this, but nobody knows they've been built.
You've heard about these?
Of course. You know, I'd love to take one of these puppies for a test drive.
Show's over. This is us leaving.
Is this going to cut into the rest of my evening?
Go around again,
Everyone, check your gravity boots and put in your concaps. We can take it from this point on, Mark. If you want to come along, you're welcome to take a seat in the back.
Look, Dieter. If you want to pilot this bird, that's fine. I just figured that since I have 4 years' experience on a ship just like this, maybe it might help our chances at a smooth getaway.
Thanks. But I think I'm perfectly qualified to take us where we need to go.
Yes, you are, but you really want to get up. Don't you, Dieter?
I just said that because I hate sitting in the back seat.
This is Consent Tower calling cargo ship Spindrift. Please initiate startup codes for runway clearance. Over. Spindrift, you are in startup sequence. Please log in telemetry. We have no information on your flight plan. Over.
Damn.
What?
Forgot the keys.
Spindrift, please respond. You are not cleared for takeoff. Respond immediately. Over.
Okay.
Back off, Jack. I need to see Garneau immediately.
I don't think so.
I'm not kidding around, Jack. I have something for Garneau.
He's going for his weapon!
What the hell was that, Jack?
I don't care what it takes. Get it back.
And if that means inciting a war?
You heard me.
And as the consequences of famine grow exponentially, experts warn the worst is yet to come. Here on Earth, political unrest has been held in check by congressional forces. But on the off-world settlements, things are not so easily contained.
I hope they don't mind a few party crashers.
Not at all, mademoiselle. Now, what might your pleasure be this evening?
You know, I don't even know if it's morning or night, but I would kill for a martini. You got the good stuff?
The way I mix them, you'll think you're in Italy.
Wait. Scratch that. We're all gonna start off with a picture of the Philippe margaritas.
You all want the Philippe?
No, I want the martini.
That's my girl.
Me? Have the Philippe margaritas with the rest of us. Please?
Cynthia, I really resent you ordering my drinks, thank you. Oh, okay, fine. Give me the Philippe.
Mark. You're there, Philippe? Everyone thinks you're dead.
Yeah, I prefer it that way. It's easier to tell who your friends are. Please, make yourself comfortable and order what you like.
Thank you, I've been trying. Mark, do you know him?
We flew together in the army. So I take it you've been the source of intelligence to my friends here.
Friends? Already? You always were the most amiable, weren't you?
Philippe, we encountered a lot more security than you said there would be.
Yeah, and I warned you that there are always going to be unexpected developments.
So those unexpected developments, they cost the life of one of our colleagues.
Peter, I understand. And I am truly, truly sorry. Please, you mustn't keep me in suspense. What was the outcome of your mission?
As I promised you, Philippe, bioluminescence is real.
Oh. Splendid. Oh, congratulations.
I only wish Dr. Riva was here to share in the discovery.
Cynthia thinks that the Congressionals had Dr. Riva retired from the project the moment they discovered its potential.
Mark, how much do you know of the organization I work for?
The Illuminati? Just what I've heard from Cynthia.
Well, we started out as a sort of a private club. We grew out of idle chatter about 5 years ago when we noticed the shifting balance of power in the Congress. So we decided...
So you decide you make a difference by financing rebel activities. Create your own sort of checks and balances by becoming guardian angels of space.
It's noble. Wouldn't you say?
This is where the rebels broke into the hydrogen rig. What we understand, they were on a covert mission from Gaia.
What exactly was the purpose of their mission? Was it to sabotage the research facility?
Hardly. The research being gathered over the past 2 years in hydrogen is worthless. Now, don't quote me, but the rebels indirectly shut down one of the biggest waste centers of taxpayer dollars.
Perhaps we should thank them then.
I wouldn't go that far. It appears the facility was being used as a way to communicate secret information to Gaia.
Are you saying that Mark Curran is involved?
Well, suffice it to say, hydrogen is being officially shut down and will be converted to a congressional facility.
After John City defected through consent, he joined the Illuminati, and we used his genius to expand our organization's effectiveness.
I understand.
So we've decided to back the resistance.
Gaia's experiments to end world hunger is an important cause, Mark, and this will help them succeed. This is the G-Saviour.
Stunning, isn't it?
We've nurtured its development from the genius of the Savior team.
Get out of town.
Yeah, you can see we've made a few improvements from the old junkers that you and I were forced to fly in the Army.
I can see. They've added a whole lot.
It's ready for you to use.
What?
Will you help us, Mark?
Haven't I done enough? You're talking about a hopeless mission.
Oh, hopeless?
Yeah.
Really? You know, from what I recall, hopeless missions are your specialty.
Not anymore, Philippe.
Mark, do you have any idea what is going on back on Earth?
Colonel, what motive can you give for Curran's alleged actions? I mean, one day he's a hero, the next day he's a murderer, a traitor.
I'm not here to speculate.
What are they doing?
We all know about his disdain for congressional honor.
Can you explain how the autopsy revealed how the guard was killed with a standard issue congressional weapon?
I'm afraid I can't comment on the active investigation.
But neither Curran nor the rebel had access to such a firearm, and none was reported missing from the congressional stockade.
You'll all get the report when I do. Thank
you. Can you at least identify the mystery substance stolen from the lab?
There were no mystery substances.
Come on.
The man that can answer these questions for you is Mark Curran.
He had nothing to do with this.
It's not just about Gaia anymore, Mark. This is fast becoming an everyman's battle.
No, well, not for me. I'm going, but only so there will be no bloodshed. I'll see you at the ships at the end.
This doesn't have to be a war, Philippe.
What was that all about?
I was hoping time would have healed that wound long ago. Doesn't matter. He's in now.
Flight 6344 bound for Gaia. You're clear to leave New Manhattan airspace. Come to course 0224. Maintain present course until you clear the beacon.
Hey. You feel like talking? I just want to know what happened. What was so bad that you had to leave the service and quit being a pilot?
I had to quit. Or I would have faced a court-martial. I refused to follow orders. And the Army certainly couldn't afford a man like me influencing their men.
I think you mean inspiring.
I was on a routine battle exercise when one of our men, Tim Sawyer, called out a distress signal. His engine was out, so he dropped his fuel. I wasn't far from him. I knew he had no more than 4 minutes and all of his systems would have crashed, so I wanted to try mid-air rescue. But Jack was my commanding officer. He ordered me, maintain my course and not go in.
But why?
Because I'm flying $1 billion piece of machinery, and the situation was hopeless. If I'd have gone in, I'd have jeopardized my own ship. And Jack made the decision it wasn't worth the risk. So I sat there. And I obeyed his orders like a good soldier. Still hearing one of our men begging for help over the radio.
Mark, do you hear me? Mark, please help!
I could only take it for 30 seconds, and that's when I radioed Jack and told him I'm going in.
Hey, Sawyer, it's Mark. I'm coming on in. I need your aerial readings. Sawyer, it's Mark. Come in, damn it!
Stay your course, Mark. I said stay your course.
Sawyer!
30 seconds would have made all the difference in the world.
You don't know that.
Right. I'll never know.
It wasn't your fault. Honey, you really need to get some sleep, okay?
What is that? Better get up, hurry, guys. We got a problem.
Critical airspace violation.
What are we doing in this mess? This is the only area where the perimeter is not patrolled.
Can we make it through okay?
We can handle the light stuff. What's up ahead? It's got me real scared.
What are we gonna do?
I'm gonna go out on the G-Saviour. You know what? I bet I can clear us a path.
Dieter, you don't know how to fly it.
The leap assassin practically flies itself.
No, I'll go. You stay here and help guide me through it, okay? Do it! It shouldn't be so difficult.
Engine startup, tactical package. Let's see what this baby's got.
Mark, it's pretty ugly out there. Watch yourself. Gotcha, move into position. Mark, target coming at you 3,000 meters. Negative, Mark. There is no clear path.
And I'm just gonna have to make one.
Our tower? Why won't they respond?
Guy Tower, this is Dr. Graves coming in whether you like it or not. You can open the doors or we can make an opening ourselves. Is that clear?
Dr. Graves, stand by for confirmation. Port 5, course 354. You are clear to land.
All right, I want you to take this sample down to the lab and begin analysis immediately. We don't have much time.
Guys. Hey, guys. Wouldn't happen to be a place where I might be able to, I don't know, shower, shave my legs, slip into something a little bit more Gaian?
Of course. Kobe will take you.
Thank you.
More Gaian?
Mark. Would you mind helping me in here a minute? Politics has never been my forte.
The Earth government has relayed a demand. that Gaia return you and the other members of your party to their custody immediately.
Thank you, Jack.
There is a destroyer hovering just outside our airspace, waiting for us to comply. Your presence here has cast Gaia in an aggressive light, Mr. Curran. I suppose turning you over wouldn't make one bit of difference.
No, sir, it wouldn't. They're not interested in us. They're interested in what we brought to Gaia.
Yes, I'm completely aware of the potential of this new type of bioluminescence. What I have a hard time grasping is why congressional forces would want to start a war on the precipice of such a mutually beneficial discovery.
They want it for themselves.
If it means avoiding conflict, then maybe we should give it to them.
You can't, because it won't stop there. They're already in control of the weaker agricultural settlements, and believe me, Gaia is next. We have to take swift and immediate action, Father.
Diplomacy is not in action, Cynthia. Running off like that, with a handful of luck and a pocket full of half-baked plans can and did get a man killed. You went completely against my command.
He's your father.
So I guess I'm not the only one who has problems following orders.
I think what my father finds so frustrating about me is the exact same thing he cherishes the most.
Yeah, well, I can only imagine how your dad must give your boyfriends the third degree.
Well, I haven't given him the chance.
This is really breathtaking. Did you design all this?
Believe it or not, it began as a small rose garden. Sometimes I think I'm just a frustrated gardener.
I'm sure. There must be something innately rewarding about creating life out of nothing. I really envy you.
You know, Mark, after everything that's happened these past few days, I kind of wish that there was a way to thank you.
You don't have to thank me.
Yes, I do. I'm sorry. I don't know why I did that.
For the longest time, Mimi's been after me to move in with her. And all I've done is resist. And up until now, I didn't know why.
And?
And I think I need to talk to Mimi.
How the hell did they get through? It's obvious they're receiving some kind of assistance, sir, by whom we don't know, but we're working on it.
You realize the consequence of what they have in their possession?
Of course, sir.
I want the rays in place.
They're ready, sir. All you have to do is give the word.
Then we move.
Kiasat system initiating automatic response. Arming Kiasat weapons. Please enter authorization codes now.
What's happening?
The Congressional destroyer wandered too close to our perimeter. Our Kiasat guns have picked it up and are tracking it as a target.
Kinetic anti-satellite weapon systems, sir, were built for hit-to-kill debris mitigation. You have to override the systems.
We've been trying. They're not responding to our controls.
2 more banks of Keysats have activated their onboard processors. They've locked, sir. Locked target.
Get me the destroyer on a SATCOM line.
SATCOM initiated. The destroyer is not responding, sir.
direct in.
General? Good luck, sir.
Thank you, Colonel. We're not the ones who need it.
They must have hit the exhaust port. But you know they're gonna send more.
Sir, we're picking up 2 launches, both from Sturgis Base outside San Francisco.
Can you identify the launches?
Cargo transports don't have this type of thrust configuration. From the size of it, it looks like it's an armored mobile suit carrier. They're coming, sir. We'll be here in less than 4 hours.
Officer of the watch. Place us on high alert. All women and children to the evac shuttles at once.
All women and children to evac.
Guy doesn't stand a chance.
Oh, I appreciate the vote of confidence.
You're outpowered. You need to consider surrendering.
Never.
If they had any intentions of having us surrender, they would have given us a warning.
Mark. Gaia does have mobile suits. They may not be as strong as the ones we're up against.
What do you want me to say?
It's not what I want you to say, it's what I want you to do. You could lead our squadron.
On what? A suicide mission? Look, Cynthia, the best strategy right now is to try to negotiate some kind of surrender.
There will be an announcement from Gaia Control shortly.
Mimi?
1 second.
Mimi?
So, are you ready to check out?
There's a shuttle leaving in an hour, and I want you on it.
Relax. All you have to do is tell me you're sorry, and then everything could go back to the way it was.
What are you talking about?
You really didn't think I'd let you throw both our lives away, did you? I still love you. So much.
You? You turned the guns.
Well, somebody had to look out for you. Don't worry. Guard no promise when we get back. He will spin this whole mess into an amazing story, and it will make us shine like national heroes.
Are you out of your mind, Mimi? Huh? You're gonna get those people killed.
This is about her, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Don't tell me you're really in love with this overrated lab technician.
This has nothing to do with Cynthia.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. How can you sell an entire society for your own personal desires? How can you do that?
It's not like that.
Yes, it is.
You don't understand, Mark. Impossible.
You have no idea what you started.
Please, you don't understand.
All women and children to evac shuttles. All pilots report to boats and entrance. Women and children to evac shuttles. Please limit personal belongings.
Make sure you snug in it, Kobe.
Mark.
When are the reserves scheduled to arrive?
We're it.
What?
Did you change your mind?
You didn't think I was just gonna walk away now, did you?
I never doubted you for a minute.
Everyone listen up. Hey! What? I'm gonna divide you into 4 teams according to profession. Engineering will be call sign Echo. Transportation Tango. Farming Foxtrot and Services Sierra. Now I want you to meet amongst yourselves and nominate 10 pilots per call sign. Team leader will be designated 1. Okay? Let's move out.
Who's gonna vote?
Yeah, I don't know.
Now. Be good.
The automated MW rays are positioned and ready to move, sir.
Citizens of Gaia,
6 soldiers were killed in the unprovoked attack you launched on the Congressional destroyer CST Ulysses. This was in direct violation of the Compact of Settlement of Nations. Therefore, you have 5 minutes to surrender and prepare to be boarded.
Team leaders report for final tactical evaluation.
Weapons teams are in... We're ready, sir. We're just waiting for them to make the first move.
They've jammed our broadcast capabilities. We couldn't surrender if we wanted to.
Great.
Yes, sir.
And they just gave us a 5-minute head start.
Initiating launch sequence. Running all mobile suit ramp-up programs. Life support.
Telemetry. Radar.
Vent system. Target. Status confirmed. All systems go. Hangar airlock pressurized. Hangar airlock activated. Sequence 1 through 5. All suits go on green.
General.
In 10 seconds.
But they're already converging, sir.
Make best speed to your mobile suit. I want you in this battle, Jack.
Yes, sir.
I can't see anything.
Do not separate from your attack group. Do you hear me? Foxtrot 1, do you hear me?
I'm trying, Mark.
Damn it. Foxtrot 2, assume command of your group. Do you hear me?
Mark, they came in too fast. We're gonna need a lot more help out here. I don't know how long they can hold them off, Mark.
Get out of there, dude. You don't have any backup.
My God.
They're picking us off like ducks in a shooting gallery.
Are you all right?
Please remain calm. We are under high alert.
Came right out of
Avoid open areas, stay inside the complex, and report gas leaks.
Father, I've just been informed a congressional craft is just about to board Gaia.
It's time to do what I should have done a long time ago. Now let's have some fun, Mark.
Tango and Echo 1 aren't responding because they're down.
Going in. What? I'll be fine. Just secure the sample in case I... Just do it, okay?
I'm counting on you, Mark.
I appreciate the vote of confidence, Kobe. There's just one thing I need.
What's that?
Lots of luck. No kiss for you.
Status confirmed.
Oh, put that away. Who do you think let you in here? General, so glad you can make it in person.
Is the sample with you?
Not exactly. But I know where it is.
Come on! Tango 2. Your left flank is clear. I want you to circle back and close the line, over. I'll take care of theater. Copy that.
Really, Mark? Is that so?
You two break off, go down and secure the settlement.
Nobody goes in, nobody goes out.
Counselor Graves, you're under arrest.
What a pathetic excuse for a leader.
Please, General, don't be so hard on yourself.
Get him out of my sight.
Thank God I found you guys. Give me the sample.
Good work, Mimi. Dr. Graves, I wish we could have met under better circumstances, but such are the times we live in. Now hand it over before my men make a tragic mistake.
What do we do?
You can't let them have it!
It's okay. It's okay, Coke. You're gonna be all right.
Her loyalty is to be commended. However, the time for adolescent idealism is past. I don't think I'll have another chance to thank you for your amazing contribution to science.
What happened to Dr. Reba?
Oh, we threw him a wonderful retirement party. So wished you could have come.
So glad I lost my invitation.
Mark, is that you? Hang on, buddy.
It's nice to see you've been able to stay in shape, Mark.
Jack, what asteroid you call out from under, huh?
Staggering. The value of what I hold in my hand.
That sample is worthless without me. Dr. Reba's research was only half the key. Remember, you need me.
If I wanted any of this to see the light.
You never intended on either one of us discovering an alternative method to agriculture. Because there's way too much power to be had from selective starvation.
Under that definition, every great leader from Julius Caesar to Napoleon would be a veritable house of horrors. But I'm afraid our little political science lesson is over for today.
She's wrong, isn't she, General? And you don't intend to destroy it, just control it, right?
There must be something in the air. Don't tell me this wayward idealism is contagious.
Forgive me, sir. I meant no disrespect.
You never were one for a fair fight, now were you?
I never saw any pride in losing, Mark. Goodbye, my friend.
Why didn't you just finish the job? Sorry, Jack. It's gonna be a hell of a lot more fun watching your ass fry before a congressional subcommittee.
Well, my day might be bad, but yours is gonna get worse.
Everything around here? You the man, Philippe!
General, I've just been given information. We're being assaulted by an army twice the size of the Congressional force. We need to evacuate immediately.
What? That's impossible.
Where'd I go, Mark?
We believe the Gaian's receiving substantial assistance from a group calling themselves the Illuminati.
Ready the shuttle.
Right away, sir.
All troops spawn out. We are returning to the cargo hangar. Prepare to sortie.
We move.
Is Kobe okay? How can you live with yourself? Do me a favor, please. Try to forgive me. And when you see Mark, tell him I'm sorry. Are we okay?
You're needed back at the settlement.
Let us clean up this mess. You get back.
Roger that, buddy. Over.
The Congressional shuttle is ready and waiting, General.
No. If our men are having such difficulty outside, we'd be wiser to take a Gaian craft.
Of course, sir. This way.
Guy in control, this is Mark Curran, re-outfitting G-Saviour for Terra flight mode.
Let me see it. We should be on Earth by morning. What? What happened? Where is it?
I wasn't about to let you destroy it, General. I was so naive to think you were about something greater.
You stupid bitch! Turn this thing around. We're heading back.
Yes, sir. Turning back.
Sir, we're being circled by 2 of our rays. They think we're one of them.
Oh, how fitting, General. You're about to lose at the hands of your own machines.
Contact engineering.
The settlement is secure. We are no longer under attack. Gaia is safe.
Gobi, are you right? Try to relax. It'll be okay. Cynthia, it looks like I owe your buddy Mark an apology. Cynthia, are you okay?
Yeah. Everything's gonna be just fine.
Express the sentiment of the Gaian people. I realized I could never find a way to better express our feelings than by using the words of an old and sadly forgotten time in the history of humankind. Whereas recognition of the inherent dignity and of the equal and inalienable rights of every member of the human family is the foundation of freedom, justice, and peace in the world. Today, my friends, we stand on the threshold of our independence, recognized as Side 8. We find ourselves on the verge of curing the ultimate ill to ever plague mankind, global famine. My friends, as we face such a monumental achievement together, I ask us all to remember our fallen comrades who gave the ultimate sacrifice so that if Side 8 should last 1,000 years, Gaians will say this was their finest hour.
Cynthia? Just a great speech.
Yeah, I heard it on my comm link. I think it's my father's way of saying thank you.
I'll be sure to tell him you're welcome.
Are you going home? Father said you weren't going to accept asylum. I suppose you want to get back to your life with your friends and everybody on your rig.
You know, Cynthia, I could just sit here while you have your conversation on your own if that's what you'd like. I'm heading back to stand trial. I don't want them to think that you and I killed the guard in that prison. I have to prove our innocence.
My father offered you asylum. He could negotiate a pardon.
It's not mine to accept. Not like this. I feel like I'm running away from something. It's where I belong. Goodbye, Cynthia.
You could learn to belong right here if you gave it a chance.
I could say the same for you. You could continue your research back on Earth.
I see.
Not to mention cultivate one hell of a garden.
You know, I think that's an offer I cannot pass up.
Really?
All right, so I guess with all my equipment and everything, we're gonna need another pilot.
Another pilot?
Yeah.
No, try it.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna co-pilot.
No.
I don't think so, honey. I'm driving.